This also, good morning to all of you. Okay, I welcome you all to Lake Symposium. I want each one of you to come to the Lake Symposium, but there is a condition. Very good students can come. That means today you are going to prove that you are good, and the next evaluation and shortlisting will be done by the teachers in the school. I am not going to shortlist anyone because I want everyone to come with me. That's my objective. But your teachers will ensure that you all do a good project and you all will come to the Lake Symposium. You understood what I said? And the details of this Lake Symposium, we have put it online. Any point of time you can just go through the website. We give the details of the symposium, and this is the website. Where you get the details. Okay. Then in the right hand side there is a student teacher corner. Where all the materials. That we have put the reference material, that what you require for your project. That's available, and there is related to mining, biodiversity, water quality monitoring, like that. Based on the theme we have kept this. Then the next one is the how to document it. When you prepare the report, how to prepare that, we have given the template. Then the third one is the videos. Before that, the videos where all our talks are there. For example, Rijulas, the talk on birds is there. Chaturved presentation on butterflies is there. Then GRR presentation on plants is there. Then our German presentation on lakes of Bangalore is there, Cincy and Sulabha. Like that, all those videos we have put it there. Okay, so you can refer that and you can do your project according to that. That's what I told earlier. Then, the last 2 months we conducted a orientation program. I had an opportunity to go to the many schools, interact with the many youngsters, and all those which are the schools we visited, along with our presentation we have put. The presentation what I did when I came on June 5th here is available there. Okay? So that you can refer that. Then after that, we had the evaluation. We conducted evaluation in various schools. Children did the presentation, and today what you present will also be online. Whatever the children have presented during the evaluation, we have put it there. Okay, their PPT slides in the PDF format, as well as the videos are available. Each child's presentation we have put it online. Okay. Now today what we are going to do will be online. The purpose of putting the videos online, anytime you can refer, your parents can refer and see how the child has done the job and what improvements are required. Okay? And the symposium is during only 1 month. During 17th to 20th October. It is at Moodabidre at Altas. Okay? And you are all invited to come to the symposium. Bringing you to the symposium is the responsibility of respective schools. IISC will not do it, and the school and the faculty has to take the responsibility of bringing the children. Okay? And the security of students, which is very important. These days I read a lot of things in the newspaper. Some may be true, some may not be true also. So, it is the responsibility of a concerned faculty who accompany the children. So that the school has to take the responsibility of deputing the responsible teacher to travel with the students and also take care of them when they are there in Moodabidre. Moodabidre is a land of water and land of trees. Lot of trees are there. I don't want to see you all on the trees. I want you to be in the classroom listening to the talk. Okay? So when you come there, the Lake Symposium committee will take care of your accommodation. You will be accommodated in the hostel. The girls are accommodated in girls' hostel in Altas, while the boys are in the boys' hostel. Similarly, the faculty associated with them will be along with the children. Okay? I hope these are clear. Okay, and the event is during 17 to 19. We do not know which day is for the children. I might even ask on 17th morning to give a presentation. You should be alert. Okay, or it might be 18th also. The 20th, we plan for a small field visit, and in the evening you can plan to return to the Bangalore. Now, in case if your parents want to accompany you, the responsibility of them staying in Mudbidre is their responsibility. We can guide them where the hotel is available and such thing. We will put it online also. But the students who are coming for the lake symposium, accommodating them, giving food to them, and teachers who are coming to the symposium from the school, accommodating them and providing food to them is our responsibility. We will do that. Alvas is known for hospitality, and it's a very good institution, and it's an opportunity for you all to spend 4 days in Alvas. Alvas, similar to Vagdevi, I see rich culture. I always keep telling, in our country, if you want to see the prosperity and sustainability of resources, you need to see science, society, culture, and spirituality should go hand in hand. Then you will see the prosperity and the sustainability of the resources. That's what we are looking for. And with this, I invite you all for the event. And if there are any queries, I would answer to that. And my advice to all of you is to refer this web page at any point of time. You can go to the web page. It is a one location where all details are provided. How to do the experiments and how others have done. My request to all of you, when you come to Alvas, please bring the slides prepared by you. When you prepare the slides, please do not practice copy paste. If you want to come up in your career, you should never steal. Okay? Copy paste is equivalent to stealing. You should never do that. You should do your experiment, and your teachers will guide you, and teachers are going to evaluate. Now there are two things. On 15th of September, 15th afternoon or in the morning or in the night, the teacher will send me the list of the students who are selected for the lake symposium. Teachers will provide name of the student, class, and also type of the project. Okay? Then that is based on the evaluation. That means from today to the 15th, the school will conduct the evaluation of the student, and those who are done very well will be selected by teachers. And you all should complete. And we want everyone. And teacher will not eliminate. The teachers are very nice, but at the same time they make sure quality is also there. Okay? So that means the good ones will come to the Alvas. Then from 15th of September to 30th September, you can improve your slides further, because the teachers would have given some suggestion during evaluation program. You will have 15 days time, and you will submit to teachers your PPT slides, both PPT format as well as the PDF format, the presentation result. Okay? That teacher will share it with us, myself, Cincy and Sulabha, through Google Drive. They will not send each presentation by email attachment. They will archive it in Google Drive, and they will share that link with us.
Which is a part of the Lake 2024 Symposium focused on wetlands and human In this, the UC data stands for Land Use Change Investigation and Demarcation in Bengaluru. This name was chosen as it reflects the project's focus on analyzing and mapping the land use change patterns in Bengaluru over the past few years. The term usage emphasizes the clarity and understanding the project aims to provide regarding these transformations.
Okay, changed. It is changed by now.
In this presentation, we shall see the various aspects of organization in Bengaluru, including the project objectives, the methodology, and some strategies to mitigate the impact of organization. So now let's begin with the introduction. Bengaluru, often referred to as the Silicon Valley of India, has undergone remarkable development over the past few years. Starting from its humble development as a garden city, it is now often The problem arises with the increase in population, which was about 7.64 lakhs in the year 1950. It has now currently increased to 1.4 crores in the year 2024. The significant increase in population has led to significant changes in the environment, including the growth of buildings leading to urbanization. As a resident of Bengaluru for the past 14 years, I have witnessed the rapid changes in the city, and my project aims to study this impact with spatial mapping. The primary objective of my project is to perform a comparative study on the land use change between 2009 and 2024. Specifically, I aim to assess the land usage, monitor the natural resources, predict future trends, and quantify urban expansion. For this study, I utilized Google Earth Pro to create a boundary polygon of about 93.5 square kilometers. Further, the land was categorized into agricultural areas, the built-up areas, forest areas, and barren lands, and water bodies, and metaphors as shown here. For this, the study area was taken to be with a perimeter of about 38.9 kilometers, with a covering area of about 93.5 square kilometers. Also, my study area comprises about 12% of total land use area, which is about 741 square kilometers, and some of the major places I included in my area are shown. So, based on the categorization of land usage, I mapped a total of about 1,213 individual places for both the years of 2009 and 2024. So, when looking at the agricultural land, we can see there is a significant decline when comparing it. In 2009, the agricultural area was about 43.67 square kilometers. It has now currently reduced to 28.97 square kilometers in the year 2024, showing a decline of about 33.66%. The loss of agricultural land is a direct consequence of the urban expansion occurring in Bengaluru. While in the contrast, the built-up areas have increased considerably. The built-up area, which was about 25.67 square kilometers in the year 2009, it has currently increased to 43.67 square kilometers in the year 2024, showing an increase of about 82%. So now, while looking at the water bodies, which was about 4.16 square kilometers in the year 2009, it has now currently decreased, showing a decrease of about 3.64 square kilometers in the year 2024. It shows a decline of about 12.50%. This affects the city's water needs as well as the biodiversity of Bangalore. Now, looking at the forest areas and barrenlands, in this slide, the gray areas represent the forest areas and the barrenlands, and also the forest areas were about 19.96 square kilometers in the year 2009. It has now currently decreased to 14.02 square kilometers in the year 2024, showing a decline of about 29%. Now, this shows us the satellite images of both, which I have already mapped. This shows us a clear visual understanding of how urbanization has impacted over the past few years. This underscores the impact of urbanization. So, these are the results which I have obtained based on the categorization of the land usage, and urbanization has profound impacts on our society. The impact of urbanization in Bengaluru is multifaceted. We are witnessing the loss of agricultural land while there is an increase in the built-up areas. Also, this problem is not only with our environment but also it affects our everyday life and society. From increased traffic congestion to the rising temperatures because of the urban heat island effect, this problem is very important to be taken seriously. Now, the temperature spike can be a good example of how urbanization has impacted the temperature also over the past few years. In 2009, the temperature was about 21 degrees Celsius. In 2024, it currently has increased to 24 degrees Celsius. And in the year 2039, the predictions indicate that it might reach up to 27 degrees Celsius. It is very important that we take some necessary steps to mitigate the impacts of urbanization. Investing in green spaces and establishing rural boundaries are very essential. For example, countries like Singapore have opted to green roofs and vertical gardening to reduce the impacts of urban heat island effect as well as to reduce the impacts over the past few years. This also provides a safe habitat for biodiversity as well as providing the aggressive areas continue to decline while the built-up areas continue to increase. So this is the comparison based on pie chart for the past 3 years, which shows us a visual understanding of how urbanization has impacted in the 3 years. In conclusion, urbanization has far-reaching impacts on our society. Therefore, it is important to take sustainable development measures and to promote environmental safety by planting more trees and establishing road boundaries to reduce the impacts of urbanization. Block this broad, let nature thrive, green spaces as spirits divide. Cherish the roots, keep cities in check for balanced world, let's bring and connect. Further, I would also like to add the references which I have taken. It has been invaluable in shaping it for a better project. Also, I would like to thank IISC and Vagdevi institutions and the RT department for their continuous guidance and support towards this project. Thank you.
That urbanization you talked about, one of those regions which you have considered for the comparison, which is this region?
So it includes areas of Vagdevi, Whitefield, CVRT, Karnataka and Udi. And some.
Okay. How did you create that polygon? That boundary, how did you create?
So I didn't take any measure, but some neighbor places it's high.
That's approximately. How did you do Google that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said urban heat island. What is that?
So urban heat island is the effect which is caused by the rise of buildings. It's the first study was conducted in 2008. It has been noted that the buildings and the places near where the more buildings have more higher temperature than the nearby vegetation. This is caused because of the absorption of heat by the concrete buildings.
Okay. Who helped in this life?
Sir, I did not know.
Parents?
No, sir.
Somebody has helped you.
No, sir.
I see. You are sure? Okay, good.
So, after introduction, you can add a slide on and cite some literature review. So, it should be literature review, and you can just add, read some articles and where it talks about urbanization in Bangalore. Okay, so there are a lot of studies which talks about urbanization in Bangalore. So, you can read that and add some more points to the literature review. Okay.
Yes, sir. And regarding which one?
Regarding urbanization and its effects on the environment around that.
Yes, sir.
So did you combine all this like modeling and everything, or just did you map it or model, combine everything?
I wanted to ask you that. How did you do the modeling prediction?
Sir, based on the future trends, with a gap of 15 years, I calculated for using history tool in the Google Earth Pro. I took year for 2009 and 2024. So I calculated the specific areas in that area, and then using this, I calculated the percentage for the predictions.
Can you repeat once again? I didn't understand.
Sir, first I used Google Earth Pro history tool to take the specific areas of the 4 categories for the year 2009 and 2024. I mapped these areas specifically for each of these, and based on these two percentages, I indicated what it might be in the next 15 years based on the values calculated.
That is not correct. But you can read the literature, how the prediction is done. What you have done is simple extrapolation. That's okay. For your age, it's fine. But I want you to read that, how that is done. Because you have done so much now, you can improve that.
And this is your training data, right? All this, or you have just mapped it? This is your training data. And so as you can see, this is your forest area, right? But there is a highway going on in between. Forest area and the highway in between.
So this is just an example to show how I map.
Then you use a different picture.
No, he didn't use any training data. He showed this. Later in Google Earth, he just mapped that. Manually, he has done that.
Okay. So at least to show, just use a different image. Because this is not just a forest. This you took it out from QGIS, right?
Sir?
Where did you get this image?
Sir, I mapped it.
No, the image. As in, it's not to scale.
Google that. No,
I understood, sir. As in, this image is not to scale. So you could have taken a better image with the scales and non-directions.
Sir, because each of these images scales are varying, sir, because each time I'm doing is different. So that's why I told you not to scale it. This is
what Abhishek is suggesting now, there is a software called QGIS. Quantum GIS. You could have taken this to Quantum GIS, then you could have put scale, direction, and all those things. Okay. So you can learn that. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Myself Ushka from 9th standard of Vagdevi, Vilas, Varthur. So today my topic of presentation is the conservation of olive tree turtles, which are usually found in the Varthur region. Olive tree turtles are the sea turtles which derives its name from the heart-shaped shell, which is an olive green color. They are found in the Tonga beach of the Varthur region. They are usually found in warm waters such as Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, and Indian Ocean. They are usually especially known for their mass nesting, where female turtles gather in the beaches where they were born for their nesting. So our study area for today is the Tonga beach of the Manawar region. My objective of this project is to spread awareness about how these turtles are declining in number and how our activities are affecting them and their livelihood. This map shows our study area, that is the Manawar region of the nesting site of the olive turtle. It is around 45 hectares
You are from that region. You went there.
Sir, I had previously once visited there. For this exact purpose, I couldn't visit because this is not a nesting season, sir. Even if I visit there, I wasn't able to find. I wouldn't even be able to find them.
But you could visit still. Have some side projects, okay? Side projects.
So when I planned to visit there, because of heavy rain, then the landslides and the way of traveling was not clear, so I couldn't visit.
And the literature what you referred now, are they recent? Because some statement you have done saying that they are going and false report.
Yeah.
How do you know it is a false report?
Sir, it's the locals.
Locals have said that.
Yes, sir.
Did you talk to them?
Yes, sir.
But you said you didn't go there.
I haven't visited over there, but I have spoken to them.
I see. Who are the locals?
Sir, I don't exactly know their names, but yeah, the one was the president of that area. Okay, so in introduction, you can add more points like what is the habitat condition of these, what are the habitat preference of these of this turtle. Then its interaction with the environment, other factors, biotic and embryonic factors. Okay. Then you can after that you can add a table where you will give the scientific classification of this turtle, like the family, order, genus, species, etc. Then in the conclusion you have to write the findings of the study. Okay. So you have to define the conclusion slide, and then
You should have written to the Prime Minister. That second point now. You should have written to the Prime Minister how these four projects are creating the havoc in the city.
yes, sir.
You write to the Prime Minister and put a copy of that in the slide here.
Okay.
That would be good. Because Prime Minister will respond to school children. He won't respond to us, okay? You use your weapon, okay? And also Nitin Gadkari. You know Nitin Gadkari?
The forest.
No, Transportation Minister. He is the one responsible for Sagarmala project. Okay? Okay, any questions?
In the during your presentation, you were talking about human activities in the area. So you have to tell what are the threats faced by them, human activities in the around there. So it's better now since the environmental condition is good now. You can go for field work and then take the maximum photographs and all that. And then also you can so that you can put pictures of the threats faced by these turtles. Okay, sure.
And discussion slide should come after results, not before results. Make sure you do that. And I was talking about photograph. You can even take the photograph you have mentioned the eggs and all, no? Like that procedure, those photos of the eggs and all.
It's not the nesting season to find
No, next when you like if you visit a place.
What is meant is available in literature. You can take that and you can cite it.
Okay.
And this discussion slide, I'm just adding on to ma'am. This discussion slide have the points for introduction. Why you are taking this project? What quality turtles the IISC status and all. So just keep some points for introduction and add some other points for discussion, saying how they are now a little bit more in this area because of the projects.
Okay, Deepshika, you and go for the snacks, okay? Okay, thank you. You both can go for the.
Good afternoon everyone. With the rapid loss of forest cover in the recent years due to urbanization and deforestation, our Mother Earth is getting destroyed in a disastrous way. With a very few trees left on Earth today, it is not only important to understand the different species of trees, but it becomes equally important to understand the significance a tree plays in maintaining the ecological atmospheric balance. So I am R. Anish. And today we would like to present our project Estimation of Carbon Sequestration of Trees in our Campus. Introduction. Nowadays, one of the most hardest challenges which we all are facing is climate change. It may be in the form of global warming, change in weather patterns, etc. It is very important for us to explore the reason behind this and develop and implement strategies which can help to nullify the effect of climate change. One such strategy is carbon sequestration. Here, we find out the total amount of carbon stored by the tree or a number of trees and find out if that number of trees is enough to make that place carbon neutral. Our school campus, with a diverse array of around 467 trees, provides a vital place to study and enhance carbon sequestration. By conducting a study, we aim to understand how our local environment contributes to reducing the carbon dioxide levels.
These are some glimpses of your focus.
Objectives. Our objectives are to measure and quantify the amount of carbon sequestered by the trees in our campus. Then, to find out the total number of trees in the campus, to identify the tree species and find out their botanical name and common name, to raise awareness among students, staff and local communities about the role of carbon sequestration in reducing the carbon footprint and also the significance of sustainable practices. Last, we aim to increase sustainability of a school. This may include planting more trees, better waste management, etc.
So, the materials used were, we have used identification books and apps to identify the different species of trees. We have even used measuring tape to measure the circumference of the trees. We have referred to the dry weight conversion table to estimate the dry weight and the carbon stored in tree. We have even used the Google Earth Pro to represent the study area.
The methodology used here, we measured 4 feet from the ground and marked that point in a tree using a piece of chalk. Since it's not efficient to measure 4.5 feet always, we took a chest level at the standard altitude for measuring the circumference. Then, we wrapped the measuring tape around the tree to find out the circumference. Then, we referred to naturalresources.waste.com to convert the circumference of the tree into the dry weight. By dividing the dry weight into 2, we get to know the carbon stored in a tree. This is a study area which we took from Google Pro. Our school has an area of around 10 acres.
This is the dry weight conversion table for reference. Suppose the circumference of tree is about 150 cm. By looking at the above table, you may know that its dry weight is about 1964 kg. So if we divide this by 2, we get the amount of carbon stored in it. So the amount of carbon we get is 908 kg.
So this is the tabular column of the trees in our campus. Result and discussion. Our present study has estimated the carbon sequestration of approximately 467 trees in our campus. The maximum carbon sequestered by the trees are found in the species banyan tree, followed by Indian beech tree, peepal and camel foot. There are around 40 different species of trees in our campus. The most dominant species found here are silver oak, native to Australia, with around 65 trees in our campus. Through our calculations, we found out that our school campus sequesters approximately 133.245 tons of carbon. We had actually wanted to add the recommendation slide, but since the older one didn't have recommendation, we would like. So, the total amount of trees in our campus is 467. Suppose the amount of carbon dioxide released by an average human in a day is 1.043 kilograms. We have around 900 people in our school. In 1 year, we release approximately 3,42,625 kilograms of carbon. Suppose let's take a scenario after 4 years. So it will become 20 years since the school has opened. So the amount of carbon dioxide which should actually be in the atmosphere is around 68,25,510 kg of carbon. But our school sequesters only 1,33,245. So it's a balance amount of 67,19,271 kilograms. So we need to grow more trees to make our campus carbon neutral. Suppose we grow a tree called lemon tree. In its entire life, it sequesters approximately 566 kilograms of carbon. So we need to plant more than 11,900 trees to make our place carbon neutral. Conclusion. Urban green spaces, even though they are very small, they play a vital role in fighting against climate change. Our campus trees not only provide aesthetic value to our campus, but they also help in reducing the overall carbon footprint of our campus. This serves as a vital component for fighting against climate change. Our study underscores the importance of maintaining and expanding urban spaces within urban areas. In conclusion, the next step, we suggest other institutions, tech parks and societies to plant more trees and join hands to conserve biodiversity. These are the reference links which we use. We like to thank IISC for providing us such a great platform for showcasing our studies.
We thank the Chairman K.I. Sir and Vagdevi School for giving us this opportunity.
Last but not the least, we thank all our early teachers for their constant all-time support. Let's nurture the nature for a better future or else we'll be in danger. Thank you.
First one, that carbon sequestration, that is very important subject actually. That in the materials and method part, that you should give the equation. What are you did? That scientific equation you should give. Then the TVRAMACHANDra also, that papers, carbon sequestration, forest area and all the things is there. You please refer that one also. Please including the reference part. Okay. Then another thing, that 150 centimeters circumference will give the 1964 kg. Right. Okay. That how you will get? We didn't get the in from your materials and methods. We didn't get that point. Okay. So your materials and methods should be very clear, crystal clear. Another thing, that recommendation, that is not a recommendation, that is simply research and discussion part, you can use that one. The recommendation means because of these trees you can get more the carbon sequestration and all the things. Likewise we can do the plantations or something like that. You can give the because of your study what all you wanted to tell. That is the okay. That are the main thing.
Ma'am, and then one thing we had actually changed in the objective, we have to actually write into carbon. First it was carbon dioxide, we actually changed it, but in the PPT which it was not there. Even in the next slides and all, we would actually change the carbon dioxide into carbon.
That's my first point.
That you please do it.
See, that table, free table was there, no? Why you have put there and after that results are coming? Your objective one is to identify the different species of trees, right? So, that table comes under results only, right? This table.
Okay, we'll have it.
Okay, it should come under the results, not separately. Then, carbon released per year, where did you speak about that?
Sir, I didn't see it. I
That
have
is
it.
recommendation.
Recommendation.
So, how did you get that data?
Sir, in Google we just search the average carbon dioxide released by a person in a day. Then you multiply by 365, found out in 1 year.
But no person is staying in the day 24/7, no? The number of working days also you have to account it for. If you want to be very specific, okay? Then you gave the count of lemon trees. But later when telling how many trees you have to plant, you forgot to mention lemon tree. You just said trees. Different trees have different, so depending on the species, so you can recommend what type of species also to be planted. Okay. Then why did you take dry weight and not biomass?
So actually we took the above ground biomass. The dry weight is actually the twice of the carbon stored.
Where you got this table?
National resources dot mills
That
dot
source
Yeah.
document.
That source you should mention here.
Okay.
This is should be come to your materials and method part. Okay, that's why I am very crystal clear, because this is very important subject, that carbon sequestration. People will ask a lot of questions. That's why you please once more you two should sit together and check it
Okay, sir. You have to give clear explanation of why dry weight and why not. Why from biomass directly you took the carbon sequestration.
I'll refer to answer.
Okay, there is a reason, but you have to know the reason.
Thanks.
Good morning everyone. Today we are going to present comparative study of soil. My name is Vishal.
My name is Varthur.
We are from Vagdevi Vilas school, Varthur. Soil is a cornerstone of agriculture. It provides minerals, water and other essentials for the plant and helps it grow. The health and productivity of agriculture depends on the soil quality. With a small test, we can find the soil fertility. With these results, we can add the needed fertilizers to it, then increase the productivity of the crops in that soil.
Objective. The following tests are done by us are NPK test, pH value test, moisture test and percolation test to check the quality of the soil. These are the study area 1 and study area 2.
We have dug 4 to 6 inches below the soil surface using a shovel, then stored the collected samples in a Ziploc bag, then labeled it.
These are the materials used by us. We use two methods to check the pH value test. The first method is using soil analysis kit, second is using pH paper.
These are the photos taken.
These are the results tabulated from us.
Farm soil collected from study area 1, we had got 7.5, which is very slightly acidic. So we can add the government recommended dose of pH fertilizer to it. In lake soil collected from study area 1, we had got 6.5, which is very slightly acidic. So we can add the government recommended dose of pH fertilizer to it. Garden soil collected from study area 1, we had got 4.5, which is acidic. So we can add lime to it to decrease the acidity level and bring it to near to neutral. And add the government recommended dose of pH fertilizer to it.
Study area 2, farm soils 7.5, very slightly base. So we can use the recommended fertilizer for the pH value test. pH value. Lake soil 5, slightly acidic. So use the recommended dose of the government. Garden soil is 8.5 basic. 8.5 basic. 8.5 basic. So we can use Gibson to bring it near to the neutral level. So and add the recommended dose of the pH fertilizer.
Estimation of nitrogen. We have used soil analysis kit to conduct these tests. This is the method used. Lake soil collected from study area 1, we had got M2, which is medium. So we have to use the government recommended dose of nitrogen fertilizer to it. In farm soil collected from study area 1, we had got L2, which is low. So we have to use 25% more than the government recommended dose of nitrogen fertilizer to it. Garden soil collected from study area 1, we had got M1, which is medium. So we had to put the government recommended dose of nitrogen fertilizer to it.
Study area 2, lake soil, it's L1 low. So use 25% more than the recommended dose of the government to the fertilizer. Farm soil is H1 high. So use 25% less than the recommended dose of the government. Garden soil, which is H2 high. So use 25% less than the recommended dose of the for the fertilizer.
Estimation of phosphorus. This is the method. These are the photos taken.
These are the results tabulated. In study area 1, lake soil is M1 medium. So use recommended dose of the government. Farm soil which is L2 low. So use 25% more than the recommended dose of the government. The garden soil which is L1 low. So use 25% more than the recommended dose of the government to the fertilizer.
Lake soil collected from study area 2, we had got L1, which is low. So add 25% more than the government recommended dose of fertilizer to it. Farm soil collected from study area 2, we had got H2, which is high. So use 25% less than the government recommended dose to it. Garden soil collected from study area 2, we had got H1, which is high. So use 25% less than the government recommended dose of fertilizer to it. Estimation of potassium. This is the method used. These are the photo statements. These are the results which are tabulated. Lake soil collected from study area 1, we had got L2, which is low. So use 25% more than the government recommended dose of fertilizer to it. Farm soil collected from study area 1, we had got M2, which is medium. So use the government recommended dose of fertilizer to it. Garden soil collected from study area 1, we had got M1, which is medium. So use the government recommended dose to it.
In study area 2, lake soil is M1 medium, so use the recommended dose of the government to the fertilizer. Farm soil, which is H2 high, so use 25% less than the recommended dose of the fertilizer. Garden soil L1 low, so use 25% more than the recommended dose for the fertilizer. Percolation test. These are the methods used by. This is the method used by.
These are the results which we have got from study area 1. This is the result got from study area 2. Varthur.
Moisture test. This is the method used by us.
These are the results which we had got and we had tabulated. First we had taken 50.06 grams of soil from 3 types of soil. Then after weighing we had dried it. Then we had checked the difference in weight. In lake soil we had got 4.06 grams of difference. In farm soil we had got 24.02 grams of difference. In garden soil we had got 15.00 grams of difference.
Conclusion. The data obtained from the analysis can be used to guide appropriate fertilization and crop selection and soil management practices. Ultimate to sustainable development and soil management practices and providing a future foundation for research.
These are the reference links we have used. I thank IISC for providing us such a good opportunity to share our research, and I also thank Vagdevi Vilas institution for giving the opportunity to be a part of IISC. I also thank R&D department for their guidance and support. Thank you.
First of all, there is content, but you are skipping slides. If you are mentioning something here, you should explain everything. Methodology part is most important. In any research, methodology is most important. So what I observed, you are not explaining them. And second thing, okay, 35 slides are there, maybe more time will be okay. But either you reduce slides, but if you have this much slides, you have to explain everything. Okay. And in lake soil, in study area 1, the difference in weight in lake soil you are getting 4.06 gram, farm soil 24.02 gram. What does it mean? Can you explain?
Lake soil holds more moisture than farm soil, sir. So it has less number after it's dried, sir. The difference is this.
It means water holding capacity is more in farm soil.
Lake soil, sir.
That procedural steps what you are skipping, you just need to focus on that. At least you have done the experiment. You know how you are doing that. Just explain in your own words or something in 3-4 steps. Okay, we are taking this pH paper, or we are doing NPK using this low, medium, high, how we are getting. And as said to the previous participant also, just mention that low, medium, high, what is the concentration of low there, that kit if it is there, they will be given. Low concentration means how much mg per liter, medium means how much it is there, high means how much it is there. Okay, that you need to mention.
Like the note said, don't have to repeat each method again, then each result transaction. It should be complete. Like all the results should be in one section, all the results should be in one section, and after that, finally, all the recommendation those I don't know, you said the recommendation that given by the government. What is that? We need that need slide the recommendation that given by the government recommendation. Like that, what is that? That should be there in the discussion. Okay. Then what, like we don't know what is low range, high range, so that range should be there. Then in the table, like here, like every table there is no, like if we take the phosphorus table, there is no like you didn't put the phosphorus name on the table, like nitrogen. Instead of that you taken, like you put test result. Instead of that you can actually write the nitrogen or the phosphorus what it is. Instead of that test result here. If somebody looks at it and they will confuse whether it is phosphorus or nitrogen, you should write a proper and along with the unit. Unit should be there. And the calculation unit is missing. It should be like mg per unit or ml per minute or something. You should write it properly. Then what is the equation for moisture content?
Percolation rate equals amount of
moisture content equation.
We have to minus this number from this number to get the difference.
That difference is what?
The decreased amount of moisture in the soil.
Like no. That is the weight of water. How much water it is present in the soil.
You don't meditate. You just look. Again you look and you know this.
The thing is, now you got the weight of the water. You have to divide it with dry weight, then multiply it with 100. Then you will get the proper moisture content in percentage. Okay. You should see that equation. It is available online. You can go through that. That's it.
Okay. So when you present anything, so that should reflect what you presented. Like your title, which you have put, so it should reflect what you presented over there. There are several contents are there, results are there, everything. How you are going to do it, and you are going to agree. Okay? Difference is from that. And you both have to coordinate each other with things you are going to and which you are otherwise overall convenience you have to just edit yourself. First of all, the title which you get, that should reflect what you are going to present. I think you can change also the title. That will be more.